Is that what you call them? Woo! Okie dokie. All right.
Whether it makes you laugh, cry, scream, or fly, there's a song for every emotion. We're Mike and Priya, and we talk about the songs that make up the soundtrack to your life, because life is in the lyrics.
Shut it. Oh. Wow.
Shut it.
Wow.
Boring.
Well. Are we going to hear the music?
What the hell?
We're a mess today, folks, and it hasn't even begun yet.
Is that habits of visibility? Where is the music?
Oh my God. Seventh time's a charm. Wow. Oh.
Welcome, little listeners, and hold on to your seats because it's time for our second annual.
It's the Priya Show.
God help us all.
That is right, Mike. It's my favorite time of the year, even more so, maybe slightly, maybe not, than Christmas. And I'm a Christmas whore. It is my birthday when I get to make it all about me and not even feel guilty about it.
Do you ever feel guilty about it?
Okay, first rule of the Priya Show, no insulting the birthday girl, okay?
Okay, it's going to be a long show, people.
Yeah.
Strap in.
Yes. Oh boy, strap in. You just showed me a video that really made me want to strap in or strap on.
Yeah, that video was D'Angelo, and it was called Untitled, in brackets, How Does It Feel?
Yeah. I could tell you how it felt, but...
So the reason why I asked you to watch that was because we got some feedback from a little listener.
Oh, we did?
Our fave, Jason.
Oh!
He wrote in
Okay.
and sent us some feedback, and this was on episode 55 he wrote in about.
Okay, what was that one?
Episode 55, this was the top songs of all time that we totally messed up, and we were like
hot mess.
looking at
hot
different lists,
Oh.
but we
didn't know when the 21st century started. Oh,
Yeah.
it was bad.
So Jason wrote in. Thank you for writing in, Jason.
Yeah,
by the
what do
way.
you have
Really
to say
appreciate
this
it.
time?
Top songs of all time, or in this case, top songs of a certain era, are, in my opinion, to be taken with a grain of salt. My own idea of top songs for the 21st century certainly does not line up with what Rolling Stone presented. However, I do appreciate the opportunity to check out some bands and titles that were not on my radar. While making my way through the list, it seems somewhat arbitrary how certain songs were selected as opposed to alternative songs by the same artists. Well, as an aside, the music video for number 24 on the list, D'Angelo, Untitled, How Does It Feel,
Oh, baby.
is ... interesting.
Oh, yes. A very diplomatic choice of word. Should I say diplomatic?
Yeah, because it got very close.
Very.
Jason goes on to say, dude's got a solid body, exclamation mark. But I find it kind of cringy, which is kind of what you said.
That's what I said.
Although I can appreciate the if you got it, flaunt it sentiment. Suffice it to say, you won't open up YouTube and find me in a video like that.
Well, I don't know if there's many people who would be in a video like that.
His body is rocking.
It is. And then I learned a new expression today, Mike.
What's that?
Okay, so this D'Angelo character has a very chiseled body.
Yeah.
And
one might say it's lush.
oh, so lush. So lush. And he had on the sides of his
don't do that.
torso, where the torso separates from the lower body.
Those muscles
Those
that
muscles
go into the groin
towards
area.
the groin, which are also known as, Mike?
I'm not saying it
Mike?
on the podcast.
Mike?
I have heard this lingo before. Some might refer to those as cum gutters.
Just puke.
Hey, I didn't make that up. I'm not saying that is my phrase. I'm not even saying whether I've used that before.
So then, if we follow that
I can definitely say I
analogy-
don't have them.
Oh, I bet you did at one point, though.
I don't know, actually.
I think maybe. Anyways, at the end of those gutters, is there a sewer? Because that's where most gutters go.
All right. Well, let's take this conversation out of the gutter.
Okay.
And move it along.
Yeah.
I really wanted, though,
Yes?
to introduce that feedback segment with this. Are you ready?
I am.
We have a drum roll, baby.
Found it.
I got a drum roll. Yes,
it
I
only
did.
took 60 episodes.
It did.
a year and some. But he
I
found that
had to find the right one.
Elusive. So hard to find. Who's heard of a drum roll in the last 3,800 years? Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it
I
was
couldn't
really
find the
hard.
right one, so it took
how
some
many
time.
did you go through?
Oh, I went through many,
Like
many.
more
because
than 5?
one of the things that I was looking for was a good drum roll that we could download and use for the podcast. Because we're too cheap to pay for licensing. So I needed a free one that
my
we
God.
could use.
Mike timed saying that, just as I had taken a huge sip of water. And I had to hold it in my mouth before swallowing very carefully, as
Yeah.
I always do.
Oh God, little listeners,
Actually,
you
I
are
don't.
in for a
I don't
friggin'
do any
ride.
of that.
Jesus. You are in for a ride because our dear Priya, who we
Yes.
are celebrating today,
Yes,
because it
we
is her
are.
birthday.
It is. It was yesterday when you're listening to this.
That's right.
Well, Mike, before we begin the best show of the year,
Jesus.
okay, we have a new segment that is being unveiled to you as well as to the little listeners today,
Okay.
all together at the same time.
I'm
in
rubbing my
one.
temples.
You're rubbing your temples.
I
okay.
don't know what's going on.
This new segment is called It's Time for a Confession, damn it.
Oh.
Sorry, it's time for a confession, god damn it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yes.
This is my confession.
This is my confession. Okay. Forgive me, little listeners, for I have sinned. I am sinning currently, like in this very moment, but I did it for a noble purpose, and my sin is my gift to you all this week.
Oh, good God.
Little listeners and Mike, I am high.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I decided it would be a nice gesture on my part because I like getting gifts. I also just love imparting joy and giving gifts.
How is this going to be
I will
a gift?
tell you.
Okay.
Second rule of the Priya Show: do not interrupt.
Okay. All right.
The star of the show is talking.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Zip it. So I thought, since we have referred to my high thoughts at times and how they can go into very strange territory,
Yes.
well, the listeners have heard one or two of those recordings, but they haven't experienced it.
Okay.
So I thought perhaps this, what is sure to be a stumbling, mumbling, jumbling run of a show from here on in, is my gift to everybody.
And
Joy
this is
to the world.
then this is where the little listeners tune out or tune off.
Or tune right on. They're like,
Yeah.
what?
Okay, little listeners, tell you what. Why don't we take a pause?
Yeah.
And if you've got a spliff or a jelly or a chocolate,
Yeah.
go and grab that.
Or
Get
a drink.
yourself a little
they
high.
make them in drinks too, which is
Oh.
very useful because you get so thirsty when you're high.
Right.
You can just keep drinking your high.
and get higher and
it's
higher.
a never-ending circle.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get high, and this episode may just make sense.
Are there is there such a thing as an ending circle? I said a never-ending circle, but I think a circle is by its very nature.
Never ending.
Never
Just
ending.
like assless chaps.
Right, okay.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
a good callback. That was a good callback.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Priya she's so high.
Yes. And
High above me.
that is, yes, and above you. Well, below you physically right now because of the way you've set this recording studio up so that you're like the king and I'm but your minion.
I just like to sit up high.
Hi. Hi. Hi, as in, or hi.
Could be a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Were you saying something? Sorry.
I was drinking my Dubonnet while you asked that question. Little listeners, Priya's so high right now that she keeps licking her lips.
I'm so dry. I mean, my mouth. My mouth
Yes,
is so dry.
No, go ahead. You
Okay.
just, what's next?
So before we announce the theme of the week,
Well, we've already done
which
that.
might already just be this, I did want to go over some of the high thoughts I've had
Okay.
that I have not brought to the show. Just random thoughts. Okay. I ask you one question, Mike. Where is the sky? Okay. Have I asked you this before?
No.
If you're lying on the sidewalk,
Yes. Which
where is the sky?
I can't ever attest to ever lying on the sidewalk.
Okay. On the grass.
On the
park.
grass? Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the sky?
Yeah.
The sky is up in the air.
Up there?
Up. Yes.
It's not like right beside your cheek?
No, it's not right beside my cheek.
Why not?
Because the sky is above me.
But the ground is the ground. The earth is the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And everything above the earth is sky.
Is everything above?
Not like trees and animals. I mean like everything in terms of the makeup of the planet.
So if you're saying that everything above the ground
Yeah.
is considered sky,
Yes.
then to ants, we would be in the sky?
Yes. Aren't trees in the sky? Aren't mountains in the sky?
I don't know. Where's that joint that you had?
See?
I think I need to have that.
That was a good one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Other ones I had, oh no, this one got really deep.
Okay.
Where I was listening to this meditation. I think I may have talked about this before. I can already tell I'm talking very fast. It's going to get faster, okay? Okay. Oh, shit. Wait 1 second. Oh, yes. Okay. I was listening to a meditation to go to sleep, and it's called Starry Night.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Starry, starry night.
yeah, she makes you calm your body down, and then she says, imagine there's a white light coming onto your bed, and then your bed is covered in clouds, and you're lifting up into the sky, and you go through the sky and into like the universe, like outside of the earth.
Sky.
What's that? What's outside
Atmosphere?
into the
Space?
into the space. Into the space. And then I started thinking, well, aren't we all just like stardust? Because we're all just energy, and like when we are gone, the energy just goes back into the world. Like energy is just energy. You can't get rid of energy. So then my energy could float up into the sky, into the universe, land on another planet somewhere. I could have traveled from many parts of the universe into my current existence on Earth.
Okay. Are you extraterrestrial?
No, but
Maybe.
we're all maybe, because
Maybe.
we're all just energy. And what's to say that it is limited, like that it stays within the confines of the gassy ball that we call Earth?
Huh.
Maybe it diffuses out.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This is getting really trippy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
only the second one.
No. That's enough. It gets worse.
You gotta give another one.
The other one is, I was still on that thought and thinking about the universe and how I'm part of the universe, because I'm just one tiny thing in this whole universe. There are people, there are trees, there are planets, there are solar systems, there are stars, there are black holes. That makes up the universe. Then I started thinking about the cells in my body.
Mm-hmm.
And molecules and atoms and genes and all those little things that make up our bodies. And I thought, like, to all those things in my body is the universe. To all those the parts of my body that are functioning together.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's kind of crazy, but
Yeah, sure. I don't know enough about this stuff, and I'm not drunk enough or high enough to be able to come up with a
drink your gin and Dubonnet.
yes. Wow. So these are the thoughts that you have when you're drinking or when you're smoking?
Yes. And now I understand every stoner movie I've ever seen, when they just start thinking about the meaning of life and the universe and like what is really, like what about the other 90% of my brain that I don't use? Well, obviously we've already established I'm partly clairvoyant, and that keeps being proven true over and over and over again.
Right.
But like, what is that? You start having some crazy thoughts. You used to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you have thoughts like that and discussions like that?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Really?
It's been so long. I honestly don't remember if I've had like those kinds of
They're
conversations.
very existential. Yeah.
Do you think about, like, do you remember these conversations?
Sometimes. But when I have a thought like the universe, those thoughts, I was like, oh, this is some deep shit. And I got to explore this more thoroughly when I'm sober.
And
So I
did you?
need to remember. Well, I mean, I thought about it and I keep thinking about it. And I think that was actually a really cool thought. And I'm like, who can prove to me that that's not true? Nobody can prove that that's not true. So
Nobody?
nobody. Who can?
Because you've done extensive research?
Nobody can. I know Don's going to listen to that and he's going to try. And I'm
Yeah.
going to say, there's no way that you can prove to me beyond a reasonable doubt that we are not all just stardust.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't... Yeah. I think we'd have to go down that rabbit hole about what is a star.
Yes.
I don't think the Earth is a star.
No, the sun is a star.
Right. So if we're on the Earth and we're part of the Earth, how can we be stardust?
Well,
Earth
I'm
dust?
using the term stardust generically, just saying like we are the universe. We all are,
Part of,
yeah.
like, we're tiny, itty bitty,
Yeah, and
completely
when our bodies
insignificant.
are dust, I mean, that dust is then, to me, it's just like, it's universe dust. But that's not a catchy term.
Right.
Stardust
Stardust is catchy.
is catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you were blathering on about that, I looked up.
What is
Where-
rule number 1 of the Priya Show, Mike? What is it?
Don't interrupt.
No, that's number 2.
Don't criticize.
Insult and criticize.
Don't insult
yes.
and criticize.
That's right.
Okay. So while you were sharing some of
Thank
your
you.
incredibly insightful
Yeah.
high thoughts,
Thanks, Mike.
I thought I would do some extensive research.
As you always do.
Where does the sky begin? Was the question for the Google.
Okay.
The
I can't
sky-
wait to hear this.
The sky doesn't have a single precise starting point. It's the atmosphere that begins right at the Earth's surface, gradually thinning as you go up, but a common boundary for space is the Kármán line, an internationally recognized line 100 kilometers above sea level where the air becomes too thin for aeronautics, marking the start of outer space.
Okay. That went on too long for me to follow.
That's the AI thing, so I don't know.
The part that I catch from that is that I was correct. That's what I got from that.
Okay, so from Astronomy Magazine, the question is, where does air end and sky begin?
Okay.
But to earn their... where does air end and sky begin? These days, spacecraft are venturing into final frontier at record pace, and a deluge of paying space tourists should soon follow. But to earn their astronaut wings...
I have lost all interest
this
in
is
this topic.
This is the part. But to earn their astronaut wings, high-flying civilians will have to make it past the so-called Kármán line. This boundary sits 62 miles or 100 kilometers above Earth's surface, and it's generally accepted as the place where Earth ends and outer space begins. So the
Okay.
Kármán line, so basically 100 kilometers or 62 miles above the Earth's surface, that's considered where sky begins.
Okay. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. So it doesn't support your theory,
Well-
but that's fine.
But then we could get into the technicalities of what does the term sky mean versus air? Like, so are you saying there's no air above there because we can't inhale it? Like,
No,
we might-
air and sky are not. They're not separate things. Or sorry, they're not the same thing.
Right.
Air and
That's what
sky
I'm
are not
saying.
the same thing.
How are they different? Is it just because we can't breathe at a certain altitude?
Oh,
that
I see what you
become
mean.
sky?
Yeah.
It's okay. This is
Yeah.
going on way
See,
too
this
long.
is the problem with
Yeah.
getting high is you have these existential thoughts
Yes.
and questions, and then when you try to answer them, you, little Miss Patience,
Right.
loses patience.
Well, because I wasn't trying to explain the thought right now. Anyways, yes.
Okay. So
So,
where are we going with
so
this
where
shit
are we
show of
going?
an episode? Happy birthday!
God.
Happy
Okay.
birthday!
well, yes, you don't even know what the topic is. And
No, I
was
don't.
trying to think of like, what do I want to talk about that's really interesting to me that we haven't really talked about?
What's really interesting to me
For my show,
from
which
my
is
show,
the best show of the year.
and I don't
because
care
all
if it's
about
interesting
me.
to him. It'll be interesting to him because it's interesting to me.
Why are you talking so
I
much?
don't know.
And I just thought, let's chat about how music has influenced our lives, specifically perhaps in terms of fashion.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was listening to some music and I was like, man, Madonna, and remembering some of the things I wore to try to be like Madonna
Yeah.
or to be like Whitney Houston or whatever. And then I thought, well, there are so many musicians who have had direct influences on what would be the trend of the year or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
right? So I just thought, like, wait, maybe we could have some a little saunter down memory lane
Oh, geez. Okay.
and see if either of us. Now, I know I've spoken about this a few times before. I've mentioned a couple of things that I've worn, but nobody's listened to every single episode, right? Like,
I don't know.
who in
I
their
have.
right fucking mind would listen to every single episode of
All-
this trash?
Little listeners should listen to all of them.
Okay, yes.
And they should also
tell all their friends.
tell
to
all their
listen to
friends. Like, follow, share, subscribe. What else can they do, Priya?
I'm not doing that on my birthday, and you cannot make me do it.
All right, I'll do it. You can slide into our DMs on Instagram. That's The Little Podcast on Instagram. Or
You're
you
so
can,
happy
I
doing
know.
this.
You can email us at lifeisinthelyrics@gmail.com.
Yeah. And as you see, or as you hear, we love getting those emails because we read them out.
We do. Yes, we do. We
Yeah.
love it.
Have we gotten any messages has anyone slid in
To our
lately?
DMs?
Yeah. Nobody's been sliding. No slip sliding away. None of that happening.
None of that. No.
No.
I don't think we have those kinds of subscribers on our Instagram
Right.
account.
What about on our OnlyFans?
Oh, God.
Where we only show our belly buttons and we pretend that they're the ones doing the podcast.
Oh, my God.
imagine?
That would be
Do you
hilarious.
remember people used to do that?
Yes, actually, you know what? I have a movie somewhere in
Of
storage.
course you do, Mike. Of course you
So
do.
my dad, when he was younger,
Uh-huh.
when my parents first moved to Canada, they were part of this British social club. So all
Mm-hmm.
these expats. And my dad was part of this group called the Whistlers. And the Whistlers were,
This feels like something out of Glee.
well, they
The
were,
Warblers, the Whistlers,
yeah, they were four men.
living all together. We were all.
And they dressed like what are those? What are the British soldiers outside of Buckingham Palace with the big black?
With those, yes.
But the big black fur caps covered most of their body, so it was just their nipples were the eyes.
Oh, my
They drew
Lord.
a nose, and their mouth
Oh, okay.
was
okay.
the belly
I didn't
button.
know where you're going with that.
No, the whistler
Was.
So you know when you whistle,
Yeah, yeah.
and your lips are
They would just.
So that was their belly, their belly button.
And they would just.
Yeah, and
Tracked
so
it?
I have a movie somewhere of the Whistlers. My dad is one of them, where they use their bellies and the belly button to
Yeah.
be the whistle. Mhm.
Oh.
So
that is
weird.
So
Things-
weird. Your collection of collectibles
I know.
you have collected over the years is extraordinary.
Yeah, it is quite the collection.
You have a suitcase full of cassette discs.
Yeah, cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes. You have like a time capsule, really, of like records that you still have, that you used to have,
That's
that
my
you still have.
my hopeless chest.
Your hopeless chest. Do you have any diaries? Did you ever keep
Yes,
a
I
journal?
do. I have
Do
a
you have
couple of
those too?
journals. Yes, I do.
And have you read them like? in the
Oh God, no, not in years. And I'd be horrified if I did.
Like, how did you start your entries? Did you say Dear Diary or something? Or
No,
was it just
no, I never.
today
Yeah, it was just like today this
I
happened,
saw
that
Bobby
happened.
Boynton and his thighs looked.
Oh God,
delish.
no! I
No?
never
None of
wrote
that?
about Bobby Boynton. I could tell you that much. No,
You didn't want to boink Bobby Boynton?
no, I don't even know Bobby Boynton. Was there a Bobby Boynton in your
I
life?
don't know. I've never heard that name before in
Oh,
my
you just
life.
made it up.
I was just like, what
Yeah.
is going to come out of my mouth right now?
I think, yeah, I will confess that in my journals,
It's time for a confession,
this
damn it.
is my confession.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
So I do recall that I would write
You
about,
got to whisper your confessions or seem pious.
but then people can't hear it.
But just like bring it down. Just be pious about it.
Pies? Okay. So when I would write my confessions, I do remember that I would also be thinking, if somebody finds this, they're going to read it. So I have to be careful what I write.
Oh my God. You censored. I was going to say you self-censored. No.
I self-censored
You
myself.
You censored yourself in your own journal entries?
I did, yeah.
Did you ever come out in them?
No. Well, actually, I have no idea. I don't think I did. I can't remember. I can't remember ever coming out, but I might have to go through. I need to find them. And then, although I'll just get depressed reading them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why? You didn't have a fun high school or whatever?
Who writes about the good times in their journals?
Lots of girls.
Well, I'm not a girl.
Today, Johnny was looking at me. My friend told me he looked at me 5 times in science class. Yes.
No, I don't remember ever using my journal to write good stuff.
Oh.
It was depressing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I was a sad little gay boy, closeted gay boy.
And you couldn't even confess to your own self.
Well, I didn't want anyone to read it.
Your own future self. Well, then you
know.
gotta keep that shit hidden.
Yeah.
In one of your goddamn chests that you have so many.
I'm gonna burn them. I'll just burn them. We'll have a
maybe
Yeah.
that might be cathartic.
Mhm.
But you should read
Did you
them.
keep a journal?
Rarely. I have tried for 40 years
Oh yeah.
to be a journal writer and like a diary writer at first. I did the Dear Diary, but so randomly, and I was like, well, what am I supposed to write every day?
Dear Diary is just so cheesy,
It
though.
is, but that's what it was 40 years ago,
Right.
right? And I look at it sometimes. I have looked at them maybe in the last like 15 years, just skim through and just thought it's so funny our socks are kind of matching.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Did you what kind of stuff did you write about?
Well, I would write about boys or I would write I really don't think there's much else that girls write about in
Just boys.
Yeah, like in their diary because when do you write a diary from like middle school till the end of high school maybe? And what else is there?
I'm sure there's a lot more than just boys.
Well, it might be. It also might be like I can't believe that Julie said that about me behind my back, and now she won't talk to me, and I don't know who to sit with at lunch. It might be stuff like that too.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, in the bad sense, I think that's what we used to write about. In the good sense, it was all just boys. I mean, that could be bad too. Johnny broke my heart, but
Did you find writing a journal helpful
no,
in terms of working out problems or anything like that?
which is why I never
issues?
kept up with it.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
sort of tried to force myself into journal writing because everybody
Right.
else was doing it. And I thought, oh, well, I guess I should be doing that. But I
Right.
just couldn't think of what to write every day. By the way, there was a Johnny in my class, but his real name was Gurdeep. Somehow his nickname in school became Johnny.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anglicizing.
I can see that. Gurdeep, Johnny. That's
Same
pretty,
thing.
pretty
Same thing.
clear.
Yeah, all the girls liked him.
All right, well, back to fashion.
Right, fashion. And I was trying to think of artists who've had like, you see my stupid ankle brace?
So, Priya, I noticed you're wearing some fashion accessories today. Are these part of influences from bands or artists that
Well,
you've got this
As
like
a matter of fact, sure, we can say so. Maybe not the ankle brace.
I think the wrist brace is this like a Michael Jackson influenced appendage?
Yeah, it could be because it's a glove on one hand only. It's not sequined.
No.
It could also be one of Madonna's lace gloves. Do you remember
Oh,
that
right.
trend?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
because they were always fingerless, her gloves,
Yeah.
which I thought was really cool. And I did do that trend.
Did you?
I did have those.
Did you? I remember having a pair of leather knuckle ones with the fingers that were cut off.
Oh, I did.
And then the holes for the knuckles, and it was a snap on the wrist.
Oh, that's cool. That's like a motorcycle
Yeah.
glove or something.
Yeah,
With no fingers?
with no fingers.
Who was that just the male equivalent of,
I don't know. I guess.
like,
yeah.
was there a rock star that,
It would be Billy Idol.
yes, it was.
In the
Billy Idol.
midnight hour, babe, she
cried
cried more.
more. You got to do that sneer. Can
With
you
the
do-
sneer?
Yeah.
I wish we had a camera for that. We could. And
Kaya has that sneer now because she's missing a fang. So sometimes,
What?
yeah.
How did Kaya lose her fang?
Well, they had to extract it
When?
like a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
a
didn't
year,
notice.
a year and a bit ago.
Oh, God.
So now sometimes when she's licking her lips or whatever, like one side of her lip won't go down; it'll get stuck on her
Aw.
gums. She has the
thing.
Billy Idol snarl.
Nice.
Cutie pie, such a cutie she is.
So tell me about your ankle.
Well, listen, I already
this
told
like-
you the ankle injury that it went
Are
away.
they still from doing your yoga?
I don't know. I don't remember doing anything to the ankle. That's the problem. Now the wrist is newer.
Okay.
Adding it to my list, my laundry list of parts of my body that have started
You'll
to
do
break
any-
down
you'll do
after
it-
the age of 50.
You'll do anything to get out of going to the gym.
This is because I was trying to do something. So I decided since I couldn't really do anything involving too much stand-up work, I thought, well, let me do some Pilates and I'll do a bunch of planks. And I did a bunch of planks. Most of them I did on my elbows, but then I did some on my full straight arms. And I kinked
Twicked something?
I twerked my
Twinked?
twigged,
Twerked?
twinged
Twinged?
something.
You twit.
My
You
I
you
twatted?
twitted something.
I think I taught tweety tat. I did something to my wrist and now
Okay. So these are not in keeping with the theme of today then.
no.
You should just make it up and say yes.
I know, and I did try to at the beginning when I said yes. It's my
Yeah.
nod to Michael Jackson.
And Madonna. Well, what other than what you've already told us in other episodes,
Yes.
do you
Okay,
have
okay,
anything new to say?
Oh,
Have you got anything refreshing and new to say?
that's not very nice, Mike. What is the second rule?
Right. I
Jesus.
can't keep up with the rules. There's so many rules.
Well, okay, don't worry about
Why
it.
don't I
I've
share
got
some of
stuff
mine
here.
with you?
Yes, you're asking me
Okay.
a question. That's why. Please share.
Okay. Well, back when Corey Hart was a thing, I
Yeah.
wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
And he always had that pout when he
With the
sang.
pout, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so babe.
So hot.
He was lush. The spiky hair. That spiky hair,
Yeah.
you know,
Did you
and
do
it was
that?
all jelly, you know, like it was kind of looked
Hard
wet.
gelled.
Yeah. So I used to get my hair cut like that. And I have kind of, when I had hair, I shouldn't say I have. Back in
Yeah.
the day when I had hair, I used to have really thick, wavy hair.
Oh, how did you make points, like peaks out of waves?
Well, I used to go to this hairdresser and she,
That sounded very oceanic.
what's that?
How do you make peaks, out
Peaks
of
and
waves?
Right.
Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
She would use these thinning shears on my hair. And then she would also use a straight razor to get really good, clean lines on my neck.
Okay.
And one time when she was changing the blade on the straight razor, I was sitting in the chair and she was behind me. And I felt something
Oh my God.
touch, like I felt something on my neck. And I looked up and a drop of blood was on the mirror in front of me and it just dripped down the mirror. And I looked at her and she was like, shock on her face. And she was standing behind me with this shock on her face. And I was like,
Oh my God.
what happened? And she said, I think I just cut my baby finger off. And she had changed the blade, but when she had slipped, it cut right
my
through her
God!
finger. It was only hanging on by a piece of flesh.
Oh my God. That is so disgusting, Mike.
Yeah, and she hadn't even finished my haircut yet. I'm like, I don't care about your fucking finger. I'm not walking
Use
out
that
of here.
fucking drum roll right now. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Ta-dun-dun.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mike. That was quite the great
Yeah.
punchline delivery. But I thought you were going to say she cut your neck.
No,
And
she
then
didn't cut my neck.
and
She
so
cut
I-
her finger off.
Oh my God. How did it slice right through?
Yeah, it sliced right through, cut right through the nerve. And so when I came back to her after a couple of months, she had the bandage off.
Yeah.
But she could no longer, because it went through the nerve, she could no longer bend her
Bend it.
baby finger.
Ugh.
So that was all because I was trying to look like Corey Hart.
Oh my God. But and then how did you achieve that look with your own hair? Like, do you have to just
Oh, God,
pull your
do you
hair
remember?
into so many little... No, I didn't do that haircut.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, it was short enough that you'd put all the gel in when it was wet. Then you'd put the gel in. Remember, what was that tub of gel? You got them in different colors.
Oh,
Mine
yes.
was green.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God.
What was
I'll
that
look it up.
called?
I'll look it up. Continue with your story, though.
So I would get the gel and I'd put it in my hair. And then I had hairspray and I would spray.
Dippity-doo?
Dippity-doo. Yes. Dippity-doo hair gel.
Dippity-doo-da, dippity-day.
Yes, so I would use the dippity-doo.
Yeah.
And then I would put hairspray on, and then it would be like this
whoa.
shellacked,
Oh my God.
you know,
Like a walking
poking.
porcupine.
Yeah.
That was it hard?
Oh, yeah.
But you'd have to like pull them into peaks, right? Like, is that how you?
I don't remember. I think because it was wet, it kind of clumped, and you just kind of like use your fingers and slide it
separate
up.
it,
And
okay.
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, well I will take you that pointy-haired, you know,
80s.
scary look. I mean, I feel like that would be
No,
painful.
it wasn't scary. It
No,
was
painful. Like,
Oh, yeah,
imagine
but-
for somebody to touch it. And you know what the girls did? We crimped our hair.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember crimping?
Yeah.
I did that. Okay, so this was my look for my grade 8 graduation.
Okay.
Straight out of Madonna.
Oh my.
Yeah, straight. No. We all know we have no street cred. I was straight out of Madonna and all the artists of the female artists of the 80s who had that crimped hair, Whitney Houston and Tiffany. Remember her?
Oh, I think she's still performing.
I know, and like that's basically her only hit.
I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Was that her original song or was that a remake?
No, she. I think that was an
Okay.
original.
Okay. Anyway, so I had and it was a big old bush of hair. And let me tell you that it wasn't like I had one length hair, which would look nice. I had kind of a mullet, so it was
Yeah.
a bit shorter on top, so it looked like I was wearing a helmet
Yeah.
on top of my hair.
Right. But mullets
yeah.
were very in
Very
the
in.
80s.
And crimped mullets were even more in. So I
Were
was
they,
wearing
though?
that, not looking back on it.
No, yeah.
So I had this massive hair of just crimped, it was everywhere. And then my dress was, I think I mentioned this before, like a bubblegum pink, lace, crisscrossed along the top.
Oh, why can't we get photos of this?
I'll see if I can find
We
some.
have to get some.
I'll see if I can bring some photo albums home next time I see my mom. So crisscrossed, it was a drop waist. So crisscrossed from my shoulder to my hips in a lacy, very lacy fabric. And the bottom was a jagged bottom.
Oh, yeah,
So it
yeah.
had so many things going on.
Do you still have that dress?
God, no.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Terrible. But that was my outfit. Like, so, you know how they say, do one thing big.
Yeah.
If you're doing makeup, you do a bright red lip or you do big
right.
fancy eyes.
You just did it all.
I did it all. And I did it all badly.
No, I bet you
Oh,
were
my-
like right in, like you were in style, cutting edge
Yeah.
of the era.
Yes. However, pre-braces, I was a
Oh,
monster.
snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth. Oh boy, it was bad.
We got it. We got to get some photos.
I will try to find some.
We got to get some. Can you imagine
So
if
embarrassing though.
we had the technology that we have now back then?
In what way?
Well, just smartphones and
Yeah.
these cameras that we would have, and we could take a million photos. And
yeah.
if we had all of that back then,
Yeah. Do you think that in the future, like 30 years from now, they're going to say, what were people wearing in the 20s? Like, that was ridiculous. Because I feel like the 80s were a spectacularly just over the top, questionable fashion choices. But I don't know that, and maybe the 70s were because disco was so flamboyant.
for sure.
But the 60s were pretty, I don't see anything to really mock about the 60s, the
Are
50s,
you kidding
the
me?
40s.
The 60s, that was when like Beatlemania with
Yeah.
the pencil.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some photos of my mom and my dad.
But
from the
I mean,
60s.
those are timeless. I think those
Oh, I
outfits
see.
are not like 80s fashion is not timeless.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, well, they're not going to look back at this time period and say,
Right.
what were they wearing? The way we look back and say, what the hell?
Right. Last night we were at this really cool little bar that just opened
Mm-hmm.
in Leslieville called Corduroy Lounge.
Okay, is that why you're wearing corduroy pants today?
Keeping it in theme, yeah. It's not, but I do like the corduroy
They're
pants.
very cool. They're very thin corduroy, not the kind we wore in the 80s.
No, not at all.
Each cord was as thick as my baby finger.
Well, this lounge, it's got a full-on retro vibe to it.
Okay.
So all of the banquettes are all those thick corduroy fabric. This young guy, the
Brown?
bartender,
Brown corduroy?
I can't remember what was his name. I can't remember what the bartender's name was. Kai? I think his name was Kai. Really cute young guy, long hair, mullet. He
Yeah.
had like short at the front, really long, kind of like curly hair. He had a handlebar mustache.
Oh, wow.
He had this
Glam rock right there.
Oh yeah, he had this kind of like rock and roll shirt, but it was a crop top. And he had tattoos all over his body. And every time he leaned over, you could see the tattoos on his torso. Bell bottoms.
Oh, my God.
He was full on retro.
Full on.
And I think he was maybe 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
Okay.
yeah. So I think the 70s, that kind of 70s hip, that's kind of hipster and
Yeah.
in.
I kind of feel like that has never really gone away. There's always been a group of people who've really embraced that retro 70s
Yeah,
hippie rock star.
yeah.
And then also people have continued to maintain the mod and the goth
Right, yeah.
kind of subcultures. But other subcultures from the 80s certainly have not become classics, right?
So you're saying that 80s, like that Madonna era with and Cyndi Lauper era,
Yeah.
that's not something that you see people in?
No. Like because there was so much of it. There was like the lace skirts, which were layered lace skirts.
Yeah.
And then also like a mesh top. And then so many bracelets and like, I think they even had ribbon bracelets and beaded bracelets and all sorts of bracelets going halfway up the arm. And then chains of like a cross and beaded necklaces and all of that. It was so many. And then headband and like just over accessorizing. You don't really see that kind of over the top.
Well, but you and I really don't go to places where the young and the fashionable are,
True, but-
right?
but
On a
even-
regular basis.
But even in like TV or on TV, you don't see in shows like
Yeah.
it's just not.
Well, what current artists would you say are trend setting in terms of fashion?
Oh, that's a good question because some of the ones that I'm thinking of, their personas are so specific to their tour, like Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor. Like the stuff she wears on stage is not really how they don't. That's
Regular
not how they dress
fashion.
in real life.
Although one could say that the bracelets are a thing.
That for sure. But maybe like I don't know, Chapel. You know what? This is where like we need to talk to some young people then, because clearly I don't know.
So, but what about what's that hot young guy?
Benson Boone.
Yeah, with the bodysuits.
Yeah, I wonder if that's coming back. Well, Harry Styles apparently, like they were quoting him a lot when I was looking at musicians who've had impact on fashion, and so they were saying like he's done a lot of gender bending and fluidity and really flamboyant, bringing back sort of the Elton John '70s
Right.
kind of flamboyance. So maybe he's set some trends. I figured Chapel Rowan maybe too because she's so
I don't know,
glam
she's-
kind of.
Yeah, she's kind of over the top though.
Very.
Her and Lady Gaga, I kind of see
Yeah.
as similar in their
Yeah. Very over the top.
personas. Yeah, but you do raise an interesting point though. I can't say anything comes to mind about current artists setting fashion trends.
I know.
There's nothing obvious. Whereas in the 80s, there were,
Standouts.
there
It was Prince. It was Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Cyndi Lauper, as we talked about. Who else? Who was
also Duran Duran
Yeah.
with their pastel suits and the big hair.
Wham?
Oh, Wham!
Remember?
Yes,
With the
What was
neon-
it? Choose Life.
Yes.
the big Choose Life.
All
and the neon gloved hands.
and that was a look. Although
yeah.
that is coming back right now. Like a lot of more, I think it was because I saw this. Maybe it's like hip hop, R&B are bringing back that. Oh, I hope I don't get that wrong.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Somebody's
like
bringing
that.
back the neon.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is something I did not think would come back because neon is not a. Well, you know what? Actually, that's not true. Neon can be very flattering on dark skin, but not so much on the whiteys.
No?
I don't think so.
Well, we're going to have to stay tuned and see if it does come back. And
Yes.
maybe you and I'll get some neon wear.
Oh, I wish I'd kept some of mine from the olden days.
Oh my God. Do you ever think about that when you reflect? Well, not after you just told your story about your dress, but can you imagine though if we kept some of
know.
that stuff?
I know. I wish I had.
When I think back to the 80s, I can remember I loved this windbreaker that I had. It was Ocean Pacific. Remember Ocean Pacific,
Yes.
that brand?
Yes.
It was gray, but it had these neon kind of different geometric shapes that were kind of screened on it. And I loved this thing. And I also had a Swatch watch. Do you remember Swatch?
Yes, I
well,
do.
I think they still
They
sell
still
them.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the swatch was like so cool. That
I
was
know.
such a cool thing to have.
And then there was like all the Bart Simpson clothing, like Cowabunga, like stuff with his
Yeah,
sayings on it. I was never into it too, but it was a huge fad.
Yeah. I
Not that that's
actually,
music.
fashion wise, I really don't like things that have names or labels
neither.
or anything on them. I'm not a,
I'm not a label whore.
no, I'm not like that.
Yeah, and I also just think it's like I could buy that for 80% less without the name on it.
Yeah.
And I don't like the name on it.
Although I do recall in the 80s, my preppy phase when
Oh.
I would save all my money because I was a busboy at a restaurant, and I'd save my money to buy Ralph Lauren, the pinstriped, what are they called?
Pinstripe.
You
Polo
know,
shirts?
that they're not polo shirts. They were, I can't remember the name of the shirt, but you know, remember they still sell them. Those they're like the fine pinstriped shirts with the like turned down collar, and they had the little horse. So yeah, vintage. We would be considered vintage now, but you know that Ralph Lauren. I remember wanting to get one of those, you know, shirts, and I'd save all my money and go and buy it, and it'd be like ridiculously expensive. But
know.
it was my one coveted piece of clothing.
Yeah, like I also had a Ralph Lauren, like a polo shirt.
Oh yeah,
Like the
yeah.
female version of a polo shirt.
Remember Benetton?
Oh, I remember exactly what you're talking about now with the shirts because I had one that was pink.
Okay.
And it had thin pinstripes.
Yes, yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
but the pink would be the majority and then the white pinstripe would be tiny.
Yes.
And then it had a white collar
Yeah.
and cuffs.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, it all just flashed into my brain.
Yeah.
Shit.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. The other phase that I never got into, although maybe a version of them I did, hammer time pants.
Oh, no, I
you
never
remember
did.
that?
But I could totally see you in those.
Well, because they had they also had harem pants. Do you remember those? So they're not quite the same shape, but sort of like voluminous, and they
Right.
tapered at the bottom, sort of.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
wore those a few times, and that also is just not a good look.
Arsenio Hall used to wear them. Remember the Arsenio
yeah.
Hall show?
Yes,
Yeah.
I just mentioned Arsenio Hall to Danielle today, and she goes, "I don't know who that is."
Right,
and I was
of
like,
course.
"What?
Yeah.
You've never heard of she's not that young. She's 36."
That's young.
No, but okay, yes.
She was born after Arsenio Hall.
Yes, but we were born after Arsenio Hall. But
No, but I mean
his
like the
show,
Arsenio Hall
his-
show?
Oh my God, I could believe she'd never heard
Unless
of him.
maybe she was a kid. Anyways,
Anyways, that
All
was
right.
insane. Okay, folks, before we wrap up this shit show as it's been, I recorded a high thought recently.
oh, okay.
I thought you guys might want to listen to this, and just an FYI, we might cut this out because I wasn't sure if it would make it.
Okay.
Okay.
Watching Abbott Elementary, and one of the teachers, oh, I should know her name. It will be bad if I say the black teacher, the older black teacher. But that is the one I'm talking about.
She's so funny.
Barbara. Shit. That's her name, Barbara. So I'm watching Abbott Elementary, and one of the teachers, Barbara, she's one of the older teachers, and she's thinking about retiring. And she said she's been teaching for 30 years. And I was looking at her and thinking, God, she's so beautiful. Like, she does not look like she's been teaching for 30 years. But I know that actress has been around for a long time. Then I thought, when they say black don't crack,
Oh, Jesus.
does that mean wrinkles? Like, do cracks mean wrinkles? Because I was looking at her face and I'm like, she doesn't have a lot of wrinkles. Then I just thought about that black don't crack. And I thought, I probably shouldn't say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's end it there.
Yeah. Okay.
Little listeners.
Okay. But I think we've forgotten one of the what is going to become a tradition of the show.
What is that?
You now have to spend like a minute saying nice things about me
Oh, God, really?
and what you enjoy about being with me and my presence in your life and how meaningful it's been to you. Okay? And
Shut it.
shut it. Yes. And begin.
The listeners, thanks for tuning into Life is in the Lyrics, and we will see you next Wednesday.
0?
I got Priya.
Unbelievable. Fine.
What am I going to say? that you haven't heard before.
Just go on and on and on.
Oh, God.
Just say how much you love me. That's all.
Priya, I love you very much.
I love you too.
You know that I think so highly of you.
I love you too.
You are a absolute abscess on my ass.
Oh. Oh.
No, you are. It's been so much fun doing this podcast with you. You are an absolutely wonderful friend, very thoughtful, very considerate.
Thank you.
Sometimes annoying.
Thank you.
All the right
Understandable.
balance of all the good things and the bad.
And I love you too.
I wish you the happiest of birthdays
Thank you. Thank you.
in this 56th year of life.
Yeah. 54. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you all, little listeners, for putting up with this exceptionally nonsensical episode. And please forgive my high thoughts because
No.
I can't control those.
Yeah. And if you have high thoughts and you want to share them, you can do that. And you can just like send it in and say, please keep this anonymous. And we will keep it anonymous. Anonymous?
Who's the high one now? Anonymous?
Anonymous?
All right, little
We
listeners.
will keep it anonymous. And you can do that by sliding into our DMs.
Again? Not twice on my birthday. Nope, I'm nipping that in the bud. We'll just end with singing. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Priya. Happy birthday to you.